My boyfriend's mom thought I was cheating on him with my dad based off a Facebook post. So basically I, 24F, am half white half Asian. My dad is Dutch, my mom is Singaporean, Chinese. We've been living in the US for almost 20 years now. We moved when I was 5, so I met my boyfriend's mom a few weeks back, and it went okay I guess. A few days ago I found out she's Facebook stalked me. She found a picture of me with my dad at a black tie event. I was holding his arm. The Asian features really came through with me, so I don't really look like my dad. We meet again, and halfway through the conversation she casually goes, "Where's your sugar daddy?" Conversation stops. I'm just like, no, I don't have one. She pulls up my Facebook profile and shows me the pic. I just laugh it off, and explain that's my dad. She then asks me whether I was adopted. I again laugh it off. She lets it go for a while. She brings it up again. "Well, I hope your dad did a DNA test when you were born." At this point I'm just like, what is up with this woman? Maybe I just had a really sheltered upbringing, but I've never met anyone who was this brand of weird. I tell her very plainly that I don't appreciate her insinuating that my mother cheated on my father and left. That night I get messages saying I took a joke too seriously from my BF, and she was just making fun of the fact you don't really look that much like him. Already to another person on another post today. Okay, but in all seriousness, before you just up and ghost the dude, I would sit down and have a serious boundary talk with him. How you don't find these types of jokes funny, and that, if you two are going to go forward in your relationship, that you'll need him to have your back when his mother says rude / inappropriate / mean / hurtful things. If he can't do that, then yes, asked him to explain what's funny about asking about a DNA test. Asked him to explain a hypothetical situation where asking somebody if their dad did a DNA test when they were born, thus implying sexual infidelity by her mother, would be funny, and wait for a non-existent answer. You're right, they are on. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Dropped him if it is a habit for him to care more about mother's freedom to insult you than your feelings. You might want to talk to your BF that his mother's behavior isn't appropriate. First she thinks you're a sugar baby, then she asks if you're adopted, then suggests that you're a bastard child / your mom cheated. As you mentioned, none of that is okay, or being said in a joking manner, especially after she stalked your FB to find that picture. If your BF thinks that her behavior is normal, then you need to have a conversation with him about what is actually normal behavior, and what is his mother being an Aussie, rude witch. If you don't nip that kind of attitude in the butt now, it's just going to get worse. Well, the nerve of this woman, more importantly the nerve of your BF, dismissing her rude remarks, and blaming you for being offended. I'm be more pissed off at him. So your boyfriend thought it was funny that she was disrespectful and rude to you? Apparently the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. This is awful and your BF let it happen. He's the issue. Dump him and move on. It will save you a lot of heartache.